Narrator: sometimes our bodies give us signs that we're nearing the end of our journey. As a palliative care physician and a hospice and palliative care nurse, we've seen many of these signs. Some are obvious, some subtle, but all meaningful. Today, we like to share 5 quiet and unexpected signals that an elderly person may be in their final year of life. We hope this helps you understand and connect with your loved ones even deeper. Number 1. Significant and unexplained weight loss. When someone nears the end of their life, their bodies change in ways we don't always understand. One of the most noticeable changes is significant weight loss without any effort to diet. You might ask why this happens. Well, there are a few reasons. First, as our loved ones get older, their bodies naturally use more energy to keep them alive, like the basic functions of breathing and having a heartbeat. This means they burn calories just keeping going. And second, they might not eat as much due to a loss of appetite or trouble digesting food. Also, they might not feel as hungry when the body focuses on keeping the essential functions going. It's essential to remember that weight loss isn't always bad. In fact, some people find that as a person approaches the end of life, they become less focused on food and more on other things like spending time with loved ones. You should notice if they start eating less and drinking less. That way you can make sure they're getting the nutrition and hydration they need. Pay attention to whether their clothes seem looser or if their bones look more prominent. These could be signs that they're losing weight. It's not always easy to see these changes, especially if your loved one wears comfortable clothing. But as you spend time with your loved one, pay attention to these signs. It's not always a bad thing, but it's good to know what might happen. 2. Withdrawal from social activities or loved ones. Imagine sitting in your house alone. Maybe you haven't left in weeks, maybe even days. The walls around you feel tight, and leaving seems too hard. Now imagine being old and maybe a bit scared to leave your home because you don't have the same strength you used to. This is how your loved one might feel when they stop enjoying visits or skip events. It's not because they're upset or don't want to see you. Many elderly people feel tired or don't have the energy to socialize much. It is like when you stayed up late studying or working and now all you want to do is rest. For some seniors, this can go beyond just feeling tired. They might not feel as interested in things they used to love, like hobbies or outings with friends. Or maybe they don't have the strength to participate in activities that were once fun. You might be concerned because you care about your loved one and want them to enjoy life. But as they get older, it's essential to respect their wishes. While it can be difficult to accept this change, try to understand that it's part of the aging process. Just because they don't want to do certain things anymore doesn't mean they don't appreciate the invitation. It's important to keep in touch with your elderly loved ones and be patient with them. You can also encourage them to do things they enjoy or suggest new activities. That might cheer them up. Remember, even small gestures like a phone call or a card can mean the world to someone who is feeling unwell. Try to understand that everyone gets old differently and your loved one might need extra care and attention during this time. So be patient, keep communicating, and let them know you're there for them. Number 3, sleeping much more than usual. As our loved ones age, we notice changes in their sleep patterns. They might sleep more during the day or struggle to wake up in the morning. At first, it might seem like a good thing, like they're resting more. But there could be something else going on. You see, when someone is nearing the end of their life, their bodies get tired and need lots of energy to keep going. It is like when you've been playing a video game for hours and your character's energy bar is almost empty. Their bodies try to save energy by sleeping more. So you might notice that they nap during the day or sleep for longer at night. Plus, as people get older, they often have health problems and pain, which can affect their sleep. It's important to understand that this extra sleeping isn't always a bad sign, but it does mean that their bodies are getting weaker. You can help by making sure they're comfortable, cozy, and safe while they sleep. Number 4, changes in skin color, temperature, or breathing patterns. When someone is nearing the end of their life, their bodies go through changes that can be hard to spot. It's like when you're looking at a painting and you can't see the whole picture. You might miss important details. Here are some clues to look out for. First, their hands and feet might feel colder, even if the room is warm. That's because as a person gets closer to death, their bodies have trouble moving blood around. This means the areas far from their heart, like their hands and feet, might get colder. Second, their skin might look a bit pale or bluish, especially around their lips and fingernails. This is because when someone is near death, their blood doesn't have as much oxygen in it as usual. Third, you might notice that their breathing slows down or becomes uneven. This is because their lungs aren't working as well as they used to. All these changes are a natural part of getting old and dying. It's important to remember that they don't always mean that death is close, but they do show that the body is changing. If you notice these signs, it is a good idea to keep an eye on your loved one and make sure they remain comfortable. Number 5, a sense of letting go or saying goodbye. When someone is nearing the end of their life, they might start acting in ways that surprise you. It is like when you're playing a song on the piano and suddenly a different tune starts coming out. It's unexpected, but it's still beautiful. You see, when our loved ones are getting close to death, they often start talking differently. They might talk more about the past, apologize for things, offer blessings to others, or even say things like, "I'm ready to go." It's not always easy to hear these things, but they're a natural part of the dying process. Many people who work with the elderly and dying have heard similar things from those nearing the end of their lives. It's like a secret language that they're speaking, a way of saying goodbye to the world and those in it. When this happens, it's important to listen carefully and be present in the moment. It's a chance to connect with your loved one in a deeper way and understand their feelings. While it might be hard to hear these words, they can also be a source of comfort, showing that your loved one is at peace and ready to move on. Death is a natural part of life. As we grow older, our bodies go through changes that lead us to the final stage of life. While it's impossible to predict when this will happen, there are subtle signs that can indicate an elderly person might be in their final year. Significant weight loss, withdrawal from social activities, increased sleeping, changes in skin color or breathing patterns, and a sense of letting go are all signs that an elderly person might be approaching the final stage of life. It's crucial to remember that these signs don't always mean death is imminent, but they can serve as gentle reminders to cherish the time we have with our loved ones. Rather than fearing these signs, let's embrace them as opportunities to love, support, and connect with our elderly loved ones in deeper, more meaningful ways. Let's ensure they feel cherished, valued, and comfortable during this stage of life. After all, the greatest gift we can give is the gift of presence, the gift of unconditional love, and the gift of companionship. The references and studies used in this video are added in the description below. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more informative and touching videos like this one. Stay well and take care.